Good morning, everybody. It's me, it's Allie, and it's time for the tea. We're talking about an interesting one today. I'm hoping that it's something that even if you don't have one or you maybe were on the fence about ever caring about it, it might sway you either direction or at least give you a little bit more info. So we're just going to dive right in there and then we'll get right to it. So I don't know why I just kind of started that like somebody was going to talk back to me like I'm on live, because this is not live. This is recording. It's okay. We're going to zoom on through. We're on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at BodyCandy. We are on Snapchat, bodycandy.com, facebook.com/bodycandybodyjewelry, youtube.com/bodycandybodyjewelry, and of course, pinterest.com/bodycandy, because we're everywhere and you follow us everywhere because it's very important in general. Especially if you like being pierced and seeing jewelry, seeing me, learning things. Should be everywhere. All right, today we're talking about dermals. I think this is a good one to talk about in general. I know the last video was about caring for your piercings in the sun and stuff like that. And I felt like dermals were probably something that were really good to talk about just because I feel like they could potentially be in places that are even more affected by the sun or affected very differently. And same as I said last week with all of your piercings, you don't want to put sunscreen directly on them and things like that. You want to try to keep stuff out of the sun while it's healing. Dermals are a little bit different than a piercing. They're a little more involved. Some people say they hurt a little bit more, which I don't not believe, but also I still say the same thing as I do about any body modification, a tattoo, a piercing, anything. A little bit of pain and then you get to keep it, and it's just kind of part of the deal. But here's the clincher with dermals, is it's not heal it up and keep it forever necessarily. So that's the first thing that you should always know about dermal piercings if you're interested in them, is they reject. It can happen in 3 months. It can happen in 3 years. There's no calculation. There's no way to really understand. It can be placement, your activity and your lifestyle, the jewelry that you're wearing, your body, just your skin and how you heal. Because of course, like any piercing, it is a contusion. It's a cut in your skin. So you have an open wound, and how your body heals that can be very different. So you have this little anchor in your skin. It's like a little disc. And that kind of moves around, and over time your body's trying to push that out because it's a foreign object. So those are things to consider. Some people have dermals and they keep them for years and they have no problem with them. I have a few friends that have had them for 3 or 4 years and then had a problem. And when that time comes, you just go to your piercer. They remove them very carefully. As far as scarring goes, again, your body definitely depends on that. Your skin, if you are susceptible to scarring, if it's something that you normally do, you're probably going to scar a little bit. But using things like vitamin E or anything like that, maybe even Neosporin and stuff when you're healing after you've had it removed, those are things that you can do to definitely help lessen scarring. Placement. Let's talk about placement. Dermals can be put anywhere, literally. That's kind of the cool part about them, is whereas with a piercing, you kind of need a certain spot where you can put a needle through and, all sorts of stuff that I'm not really sure how to navigate my way through. So it's a little bit different. But with a dermal, you can put it anywhere. Pretty much anywhere that you can cut into your skin and put a little disc, you can have a dermal. So the most common places slash best places for them are like, a lot of people will have them like here on their chest or maybe on their clavicle area, their face, around the cheek, up kind of in here, which again, keep in mind if you have long hair or hair that gets caught on stuff, be careful what you're getting up there. Some people have them on the back of their neck. The possibilities are endless. I do want to address the fact that it has become a little bit of a trend to have them done on your hands and your fingers. And this is actually so I also have the Dear Allie email that goes on Saturday where people can write in questions and submissions and I respond to them. And this was something that someone actually sent in to me and it caught my eye, which was another reason I did this video this week. And she was asking all sorts of questions about dermals, and specifically she was asking about them for her hands. Yes, you can get them on your hands. Yes, they will look cute. Do I recommend it? No. Here's why. And it's totally up to you. It's your body. If that's what you want to do, if a piercer is willing to do it for you, more power to you. But it's kind of the same thing as like with the snake eyes, where I'm like, hey, this is the information behind it. Do with it what you will. Try to make an educated decision. Your hands, you're active. You're constantly washing them. You're getting them caught. Think about putting your hand in your pocket, doing your hair, doing literally anything. I really, really don't recommend them on your hands because the snagging, you can snag, okay? And I had I couldn't even think straight because I thought about it snagging and it hurt my soul for a minute. You're gonna definitely be more likely to get them caught on things on your hands. They're gonna be more difficult to keep clean. You're gonna have your hands wet because you should be washing them. And that's not good for piercing and healing either. So there's just a multitude of reasons where maybe your hands aren't the best. I really wanted one in the middle of my wrist, in the middle of my flower for a while, and I decided against it because it seems as though I would not enjoy that. It seems like it would be annoying over time. So that's kind of a blast out about dermals. I think I included placement, a little bit about how they do them. I think I covered most of the important stuff. If there's still a question that you have about dermals, please write me an email, dearally@bodycandy.com, or DM me on Instagram. I'm not the only person on Instagram, but if you ask for me or anything like that, they kind of move you over so that I can respond. So keep that in mind. Other than that, I hope everybody's been staying safe and cool because it's freaking hot. And just, yeah, I hope everybody's been dealing with everything okay. New York State does not have tattoos and piercings available yet, which is fine. We have to take care of people, but I'm sad and I miss being modified. And I will not sink so low that I pierce myself, and I hope that none of you do either. That's my final wish this week. Normally I'm like, be nice, be kind, do your thing. Please don't pierce yourself. That is my weekly advice. Don't do it. I love you all so much. Thanks for hanging out with me. Facebook Live tomorrow, as usual. Live monthly club giveaway, jewelry, my face, kitties, etc. And of course, I'll be back for the tea next Thursday.